Here at Hiker Enterprises, our specialty is self-piercing eyelets. If you desire the highest quality at an affordable price, then I would like to recommend that you try out the Hiker self-piercing eyelets. Traditionally, in order to place an eyelet, you must first cut a hole, and then take your eyelet, place it in that hole, and press it together. With our self-piercing technology, there is no need to cut the hole. Simply place your grommet where you want it and press it together. With the removal of the step of cutting your hole, it can save you up to half of your previous eyelet installation time. Now, we offer a wide variety of eyelets for every project. So, the first thing is the internal diameter. Here we have 1/4 inch all the way to a 5/8 inch internal diameter. The intervals are 1/16 of an inch. Next is you have your neck length. Demonstrated here is a 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch, and 1/2 inch neck length. The neck length allows you to use different material thicknesses. Next, we have our colors. We have brass, we have a nickel plated, and we have black. We also have two styles for the rims. First we have plant, which sits flush with your material. Then you have a rolling rim, which does not sit flush. Our eyelets are manufactured in the United Kingdom with the strictest tolerances. They are made from brass and set to a thickness of 1/2 millimeter for durability. The success rate of our eyelet installations is greater than 99.9%. Because remember, each failed eyelet is a ruined product. Let us help you save money by using our Hiker self-piercing eyelets. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to assemble a Hiker H910B hand press and prepare it for your production line. So, in the box, you have an instruction manual. You have a small bag with nuts and bolts inside. You have your hand press, and you have your base. In addition to the hand press, you will need a die set, as so, with matching grommets. And to make sure they're matching, on each die set, we'll have the size, in this case SPW, printed on both dies, and it will be printed on the box the grommets come in. And last, you will need a test piece to prepare your machine. So, to begin assembling your hand press, you'll have to remove this set screw and then remove the metal insert. Now you want to place your hand press on its side, just over the edge of the table. And inside your box of nuts and bolts, you will have 4 large bolts, each with a nut and a washer. Now that each bolt is in, you have a screwdriver and a 25/64 wrench If you do not have this wrench, a number 10 metric will work as well. Now, you want to find the set screw you took out earlier and place it part way in. After screwing in about halfway, should be good for now. Next, you take the metal insert you took out and the lower die, place it in the top. Now go to your bag of nuts and bolts and take out the small bolt that's remaining, place it in the bottom, and screw it in. Now, this metal insert has a slot cut into it, so you want to line it up with the set screw and lower it in. Once it's in, the set screw will prevent it from moving side to side, and if you tighten it, it won't move at all. For now, leave it a quarter turn loose. Next, we'll be doing the upper die. On this die, there's a flat, tapered face. With this face, you want to align it with the upper set screw. So you need your Allen key to adjust the set screw. Now, you do not want to over-tighten it, as it may damage the die. You also want to make sure that it is lined up with the tapered face. If it is not lined up, it also might damage the die, preventing it from going in or out of the hand press easily. And now, you have a fully assembled hand press. So, to begin setting your hand press for your workpiece, you first want to get your handle set straight. So when you move your handle down, if you look in here, there will be mechanical cam system. So when the handle is down, this part in here will be completely straight. When it is up high, it will be bent. So as you begin moving the handle back, the amount of force you apply here will drastically increase down here. So if you have 10 pounds here, 200 pounds, and 10 pounds will now be 1,000 pounds. Next, you will always be wanting to adjust the lower die. So there is a set of threads. Each thread represents 1.5 millimeters for a complete revolution. And if you look closely, you'll see one revolution in the clockwise direction will lower the die 1.5 millimeters. If you go in the other direction, one revolution counterclockwise will raise the die 1.5 millimeters. And now it's time to set it for your workpiece. What I'm using today is 2 layers of 18-ounce PVC vinyl and 1 layer of a polyester webbing in between. So to set your die, you always want it to have this gap in here larger than your workpiece. And once it is larger, you raise it. Still a gap. Counterclockwise to raise. And now there is no longer a gap. Since there's no longer a gap, we need to account for the thickness of each grommet and washer. So give it a full revolution clockwise to lower it 1.5 millimeters. And now you'll take your hiker self-piercing grommet and place it into the die. And for your washer, you need to make sure that the bulge is down in the lower die. Now if you notice, there is no hole where the grommet is going to go. This is because the hand press will cut it for you. So, currently, the grommet is loose, which is perfectly fine. Give it 2 faces of the nut. We'll raise it 0.5 millimeter. Still a little loose. Maybe turn it 1 face. One more face. The grommet is now completely secure. So the reason why we started from the bottom is because at the very bottom is when the hand press is like this. If we started from up high, we'd be cutting through up here, down here, and would take more force. And now, since our hand press is properly set, we tighten this set screw until it no longer moves. Take your Allen key. Just check to make sure the upper die is safely secured. And your Hiker H901B hand press is now ready for production.